Happy holidays, guys. It's finally here, my favorite time of the year. It's where food and family and friends get together, and one of our favorite things, obviously, to make is charcuterie board. It's been a staple in our household since I was a child, and I'm going to show you guys how to make the best charcuterie board. Okay, number one has to be the cheeses. It's the staple, it's the foundation of a cheese board, and the rule of thumb is to always have 3 cheeses at least. So you can obviously build upon that, but you want to make sure that whatever cheeses you have are very different from each other. Try to avoid the really strong cheeses like blue cheese, because a lot of people don't like the blue cheese, and if you want your board to be eaten, you gotta have the cheese that people want. We started off with an old cheddar. This is perfect because you can crumble it up in your hands, place it on the board, make it look really rustic. Then we went with a mild Swiss. Now this is great because it has those big holes in it, it looks really rustic as well, and it really stands out on the board. And then you want to do a spreadable cheese or a soft cheese, so a brie or something spreadable. In this case we did both. Okay, number 2 has to be the meats. Now of course everyone has a preference on what their favorites are, but you want to make sure that you have a good variety. Rule of thumb again, you want at least 3 meats. I did a prosciutto because everyone loves a prosciutto. You can do it with a number of different types of crackers or spreads. And then I did a German salami because that's traditional to my heritage. And then of course you want to either do a spreadable meat like a pate, or you can go ahead and do something like a spicy chorizo sausage. You just slice it up a little bit, place it on the board. Number 3 has to be the vessel in which you're putting your cheese and meat on. So what I like to do 2 types of cracker and 1 bread, like a baguette or a rye. So what we did is Western family snack crackers. They're buttery, they're delicious. And then we did a nut and seed cracker and some baguette. Okay, number 4 is spreads. Now, meat and cheese is great on their own, but obviously you want a spread on top of it. Try to go with a bunch of different varieties. I think the trend here is make sure there's a bunch of varieties for everyone to snack on. We did a Western family red pepper jelly. This is perfect because it's the sweet and spice and everything nice that you need to go with your creamy cheese. And then we did a Dijon grainy mustard, and then garlic, roasted garlic. Everyone forgets about the roasted garlic, but really it's a perfect spread. Once it's roasted, you just pop them out and spread it on your bread or your cracker. Number 5 is the fruits and etc. These are things that you can pick at on their own. So we have some Western family garlic dill pickles because that is a staple on a charcuterie board. And then you can add different fruits that you like. We did grapes and blackberries, but if you find figs, you can cut them in half. They're really beautiful on the board. Last but not least, you want a filler. So the filler is what makes your board pop. It's that finish at the end. When you don't have it, your board kind of looks a little bare. Western family mixed nuts is a perfect filler because it has a number of different nuts that people enjoy that they could just snack on, and it fills up your board to make it look complete. Alright guys, so obviously the charcuterie board looks amazing. I can't wait to dive into it, but it's never quite finished unless you have some local BC wine, which, by the way, I got at Save On Foods with the rest of my other ingredients. It's a win-win situation, really. Happy holidays!